Hello again, everybody. Pat and Sitter Sade, otherwise known as Psst, and we are bringing you a game. It's like deja vu all over again, Mark. We are back here in Dubuque.
Week, yeah. Final time this season back here in Dubuque.
Yeah, definitely final time. This, kind of
a couple more must-get points, so.
Definitely must get. This is probably one of the biggest weekends we've had in Quad City Blues hockey in a long time, where you got to have every point.
Yep.
But you got a team ahead of you in Lincoln. You got a team right below you in Dubuque.
Yep.
You got to have these points.
Every point is important, getting this time of year. So, like I said, 2 or 3 games this weekend, and another 3 next weekend. We go to Waterloo, and then another makeup game with Ames on that Sunday. So
it's going to be chaotic, controlled chaos, as I like to say.
Yep.
Got a few things to talk to you about. Number one, a little short of bench. Got a lot of guys missed. Got guys sick. Got guys that had other issues on the ice.
A couple suspensions. Couple illnesses, and
I think we're down 6 guys all together. But it's that time of year. It's hockey.
Right,
it's winter.
Next guy up, right?
Next guy up,
and that dressing on varsity that usually don't dress. So
exactly,
need them to step up and get some quality minutes, and So.
Yeah, exactly. Standings right now, 9th place, as we were just talking about, 10-7-2, 2-2-1 is our record, and then like I said before, Dubuque, they're in 10th place, 8-14. Now, granted, they've played 22 games. They're 1-4 in their last 5.
So, I guess it.
We have Lincoln, obviously, coming up at home. That's going to be a fun night. Got a little special things going on for the boys. It's secret. We won't tell anybody. And then, obviously, at Waterloo, don't have a lot of bus trips left. Waterloo and Des Moines.
Yeah, you're right. Waterloo next weekend, Friday, Saturday night, and then go to Cedar Rapids to play Ames, their makeup game. So.
That's going to be weird, kind of going to Cedar Rapids to play a different team. It's going to feel like a squirt tournament or something like that.
About a halfway between. So
it's fun for them.
Yeah. So then, like you said, Des Moines Capitals at home, and then Cedar Rapids at home, and then we go to I think that's the benefit game, February 15th.
The benefit game. And speaking of the benefit game, that is going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Yeah.
Hopefully everybody has an opportunity to go to the benefit game, and there it is, right on cue. Pink at the rink, everybody. 11:45 and for the JV, 1:15 for the varsity. And then remember, guys, this is the 10th anniversary of the benefit game, and it is on February 15th. Tax Slayer Center, it's nice. We don't fill the place completely up, but boy, I tell you, let's try, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, get a lot of get the. Tell your family, tell your friends. Come on.
Tell everybody. That they have raffles and great food and great fun and
stuff. So
and we'll be signing autographs. So that'll bring them out.
You have a stack of pucks you'll be signing with your Sharpie.
Yeah, we'll give those away at intermission. The drive for 5:25 is where we're at. If you guys look, 5:16. I wish I had the teleprompter. I could look at that and arrow it, circle it up. 5:16.
He's always right on top of that. He catches those right away when they.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your next door neighbor's roommate. Tell everybody. We'll get that number up to 5:25, and who knows where we'll go from there. The ceiling is endless.
Up and away.
Up and up and away. Now, Mark, why don't you give us the starting lineups?
All right, well, tonight a little different look here. We're getting started with Josh DeYoung, Parker Hansen, Devin Prioto will be your 3 forwards. Back in defense, Carter Stevenson comes back from an injury, so that's good to see him back. And Nick Mahoney be back, too, tonight, so back on defense. And then Sam Nelson, who stood on his head and played an awesome game last week we were here. So
I was just going to bring that up. Nelson, we ended up winning the game. He pitched a shutout, didn't get the donuts, by the way, but pitched a shutout. And he was on his game. I mean, it was a great game. It could have been a 4-3 loss very easily, maybe 3-3, 3-2 win. I mean, it was.
Or we could have won 10-0 too.
Yeah, exactly. That could have been a nice thing.
It was a good goalie game.
But it was a very good goalie game. The Blues got scoring all the way around. Well, boys are going to be out here in a few minutes. I think we only got one set of stripes. We do. Obviously, the linesmen are out there as well. We'll be back. Any final words before we hear the old national anthem and come back on here?
Play a disciplined game tonight. No penalties. I mean, we don't need more, giving them any chances. So let's stay out of the box altogether here tonight.
Stay out of the box. Let's stay out of the box. You're listening to
shoot early and often.
Yeah, lots of shots on net would be a good thing, especially going into the back. You're listening to Blue Sports Network. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
number 59, Devin Preto. At center, number 33, Josh DeYoung. And in goal, number 32, Samuel Nelson. The Quad City Blues are coached by Todd Watkins and assisted by Joe Dalvalier and Nick White. And now, the starting lineup for your Dubuque Devils. At right defense from Hempstead High School, number 2, Keegan Lesh. At left defense from Senior High School, number 55, Jeremiah Snyder. At right wing from Hempstead High School, number 21, Dane Shope. At left wing from Hempstead High School, number 4, Tristan Priest. And at center from Senior High School, number 9, Drew Zillick. And in goal for your Dubuque Devils from Senior High School, number 31, Isaac Tillman. Your Dubuque Devils are coached by Kyle Helbing and assisted by Chad Sharkey and Austin Willenberg. The officials for this evening's contest, as assigned by the Midwest High School Hockey League, are referee Brian Stoyer, linesman Dave Blondin, and Cody Lytle. And now we ask that you please rise and remove your headgear as we honor our nation's flag with the playing of the national anthem.
I don't know why. Sometimes I get so excited. I always remember that scene from a Slapshot where they play the national anthem as fast as they can just to get things started because we get excited here. Quick change on the blue line out there before we get things started. They had the starting lineups. We actually announced that Mahoney was going to start on defense, but they had Donovan Weaver out on the ice. So who knows? It's coin flip.
It's a fluid type of situation here. It's always changing.
Well, sometimes as coaches, and I've talked to them in the past, they've said, they look at guys during warm-up.
Yeah.
And if they feel like, hey, this guy's not whatever. And I'm not saying that's the case at all, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
maybe last minute in the
last
pairings
minute
or something
change.
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's not feeling very good. We'll see. So yeah, we'll start with Prieto. They change forward, yeah. Same forwards.
Yeah, same.
Prieto, Josh DeYoung, and Parker Hansen. And they said Carter Stevenson and Donovan Weaver.
Exactly. Again, short bench, so guys are going to be taking a lot more minutes. And I'm going to tell you, Mark, they actually love that. I mean, I know they get gassed, but you ask any one of those kids out there, they'll love the ice time.
Oh, sure, yeah. As long as you come off and get your blows there when you don't stay out there too long. Take maybe shorter, more shifts, but shorter ones. So
exactly, as the Dubuque Devils won the face-off, and they're going to skate it up, try to get it deep. Good job by Hansen, knocked it down, but unfortunately that puck ends up getting deep and rolls along the boards, thrown towards net. Good pickup by Josh DeYoung. Josh is going to throw it in deep, got tipped by a Devil, so no icing. As a quick line change, and that Kramer in front. Whoa. Kramer saw Patton going down.
He's coming down the slot there.
Dubuque's going to send it up ice. Backhanded Carter Stevenson. Patton's able to jump on it, makes a nice move, but gets stolen away. But turnover as Dubuque gives it away. Patton, nice drive as he tried to Superman, tried to keep it in. Good effort by Finley, who's out on the ice, and that's going to be an offsides.
Yeah, pop just out a little.
And Mahoney's going to be out on the ice now with Finley.
So Patton Sitter and Kramer stay out there.
Patton again wins it and gets it to Finley, who dumps it down and gets on edge, and it rolls all the way into the corner. As Patton tries to throw it over Finley. I think he caught him out of the corner of his eye. Finley was setting up.
He was a little too close towards the center there.
Speaking of Finley, he's had a great few games. He's really been playing well. He's passing the puck well.
Yep.
I think he's starting to get more comfortable playing that defensive position.
Yeah, which he's played defense in the past, but then they had been playing him forward, so he's one of those versatile guys who can play either way.
Face-off neutral zone. As that third unit is out on the ice, James Walford hits the ice with Prieto.
Orwig.
Or Orwig, check that, sorry, with Orwig.
Yep.
And speaking of Orwig, he's going to knock it down along the boards. Knock it a little too deep, but good job by James. Mahoney lost his stick.
Yeah.
Shot Nelson is going to gobble it up. And boy, tell you what, took a funny, awkward bounce off his glove.
Yeah, he gloved it and it kind of squeezed it right out, and Walford was there to clear it out.
Blues are going to be able to get it deep as Walford, both Orwig and Walford's going to stay out on the ice. James, he headed off, so he's sitting on the bench right now as Weaver is going to slow things down. Dubuque tries to throw it up the boards. Takes a nice Blues bounce. Unfortunately, Dubuque's able to get a hold of it and send it up ice. Two Blues.
Yeah,
little Hanson brother thing going on there. Slap shot, speaking of that, as they're able to squish in between each other. And Dubuque's going to send it down. That'll be an icing. Boy, that's an icing in a hurry.
Yeah, we get Kramer, Sitter, and Patton back out there.
Yeah, I think you made a comment, Mark, about how they're going to be rolling that bench. You know, the short times, short shifts, sometimes it's going to help you, especially since, you know, you got 3 games in 3 days. Kramer, good battle. It got a little tied up as Weaver's going to step up. He's going to play the body, and unfortunately that puck's going to get out of the zone. Pat's going to give it over to Carter Stevenson. Carter Stevenson, the senior, is going to throw it over to Sitter. Sitter over to Weaver. Weaver gets bumped off the puck. Kramer along the boards. He throws it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it got tipped again.
Yeah, I know. It was Carter to see along the boards there. He had a possession of it there.
Good job by Weaver as he got it out of their zone. We're getting the puck into Dubuque's zone, getting it deep, but not really getting a whole lot of action around it as Dubuque just seems happy to get it out and get it in the neutral zone and then give a chase. As Finley looked like he was trying to hit Kramer and everything just kind of went sour. And Sitter jumped in, gives it to Mahoney. Mahoney, Kramer, backhand, a nice opportunity.
Spin around there.
I like
towards
that.
The net, but just wide.
Yeah, especially since Patton was right there in the slot. Sitter behind the net. Your Blues have been doing a nice job behind the net this year. Throwing to the point, Finley gives it back to Kramer. Kramer one time, weird angle, lots of traffic in front. Another opportunity, Kramer, another shot.
I think it got deflected just high.
And now the puck's along the boards. Nice job, good pressure by that line. Defensively, got some good looks. Patton tries to make a play on it, so does Kramer. Unfortunately, goes out. Patton's going to check. That line's going to come off the ice, so wholesale changes as Hanson hit the ice. Good stretch pass by Dubuque to get in our zone. Prieto, good job muscling him off the puck. It's going to roll over into the corner. Finley and Weaver's going to stay out. Finley tries to get the puck up ice and does. Prieto, good pass. Prieto got a 2-1 here. Hanson with it. Nice pass to Hanson. Hanson couldn't settle it down. It's in the net. That's in. It's in. It's a goal. Boy, I tell you what.
I couldn't tell from here, but it was right on the goal line. If it was not in, it was right on the goal line.
I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think that went in, but if it didn't, it was mildly close.
The referee was on his way down there to check it out, but
I think there was a lot of traffic in front. The linesman, he can help with that call.
Right, yeah. Prieto was flying down that far wing, and Hanson was coming down the slot there.
Yeah,
got on net. Looked like it kind of creeped in.
It did. It looked like it.
There, but
it sure did. I'm going to be honest with you, but we're going to lose that cause. Going to face off. No goal. Boy, I tell you, it was almost like it had Stickum on the puck.
He discussed it with the linesman, so they must have saw it, like I said.
Yeah, we're a little ways away. Even though we got a beautiful, beautiful spot here in Dubuque, we are a little bit of a way.
And we are a little biased, too.
That too. Yeah, of course. Carter Stevenson backhands it up. Hanson can't play the puck. No offsides. Good pressure. Dubuque's able to get it into the neutral zone and throw it deep. Good hit, though, as it must have gotten tipped down. So great effort by Prieto. Another 2-1. Prieto tries to go across the ice. Again, just
tried to fish it all the way through. Just got a stick on it. Couldn't quite get it on Josh DeYoung's stick. Ooh.
That'll be a way offsides.
Yeah.
That's the classic make a move at the blue line, and it helped us out.
Yeah, pulled up blue line. And
Darner gave himself a hernia as he was stretching his legs trying to stay on side. Wolford out on the ice. Backhanded. Wolford, that big body, long, tall arms. He's really been playing well.
no, sure.
Coach White loves to watch him play. He's a good, strong kid. And we were talking about getting better every day. As the puck's going to end up going into the blue zone. Mahoney's going to look around over his shoulder. And he's going to wait, survey, and see what happens. Mahoney could have been a dangerous pass. Thought he was going to try to go forehand as Dubuque's going to go the other way and then regroup as helping us out. Chipped up, good job by Finley. He's going to get off the ice. Dubuque transitions, gets it up and into our zone. But good keep by Dubuque as I thought it was going to get kicked out by Weaver. Now the puck's over in the corner. He's going to go around the back of the net and over in the other corner. Dubuque, they really got some size, Mark. I don't know
they do have pretty good sized kids.
Kramer now, he's going to turn and go. He's going to look. Nice pass. Just had Patton. Good read by Kramer, but better read by Dubuque. As a pass over to Sitter. Sitter's going to settle things down. Almost run into Mahoney. Kramer gives it back over to Sitter. Good job. Sitter drops off with Patton. Patton got something going here as Patton throws it towards net. And out of the zone. Boy, we've seen that a lot so far this game as Dubuque's just happy to get it out of their zone when we're in there. Good shot from the point.
Yeah, just wide, got it deep. Good line change.
Nice steal by Kramer. Kramer with the shot. Good save. Another rebound shot. Goes awkwardly up in the air, and the goalie darn near fell backwards.
A couple good shots there. We got 4 on the board there so far. 4-0 so far in favor of Quad City for shots. So
Stoll going to come out on defense. He's going to be out there with Finley. So you said it best, with the guys down. We're going to have some other guys. Stoll, another one of those.
Rotating a few extra bodies in there.
You're going to have an opportunity to come out. Sitter looked like, I don't know if he started to go back thinking there was a line change, but he's going to stay out there with Kramer and Patton. Patton with the pressure as the puck ended up going behind the net, and then Dubuque sends it down. Won't be any icing. It was tipped by Wolford. Nelson makes a nice outlet pass. Loves to pass the puck.
Yeah.
And quick transition as Patton gets it over in the corner. He's going to get rode. And a stick up around him. Shot. I don't know how high that went, but it got up into the shoulder area.
Kind of handcuffed him up high.
Stoll is going to knock it back down along the boards. Kramer's going to swing it back to Sitter. Sitter with the quick shot. Had a little bit of room, but it was kind of rolling on him. Got it off the heel. Finley never shy as he throws it at net. Patton again in front. Pressure in front.
He scores.
Shot. He scores. Nice assist by Patton.
Yeah, he kept it alive there and squared out front. Sitter's come down the slot and went top shelf.
Big goal as it all kind of transpired with the blue line help by your Blues defensively able to keep it in. As I said before, Dubuque was trying to get it out of the zone as quickly as possible. Stays in, and we get a goal. So excellent start for your Blues. 1-0 is the score, and Dubuque is officially in the scorebook anyway. Hasn't read it or stat yet.
And there's going to be looks like we're going to get a power play out of it too as well. So I didn't see what it must have been after the goal.
How about that? BSN power play.
Yep. I know Sitter got taken down there on the shot. So
could have been maybe a high stick or something. Yeah. Always good to get out in front first, and your Blues did exactly that.
So we got the power play unit out there.
That's basically that same 5 that was just on the ice that scored the goal. They're going to stay out. And James is going to take that place on the opposite wing as Kramer will run the point. And Dubuque does a nice job as we got it deep, and then Dubuque just jumped all over it. Nelson's going to pick the puck up, throw it around. Over to Patton. Patton's going to turn. He's going to feather that pass over to Sitter. Sitter's going to make a nice move at the boards, but get ran into.
Got it deep.
But stays with it. So great chip off the boards. But Dubuque gets a hold of it. Now, sometimes you just run out of real estate, and that was kind of the case there.
Yep. Let's get it back set up, so lots of time. Be patient.
Kramer's going to have some space. He's going to throw it up ice to Patton. The official announcement was 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Yep.
And like you said, I don't know if that came after Ryan's
right
goal.
Right after the goal, possibly, yeah.
Sitter's going to bring it back up, throw it over to Kramer. Kramer is going to backhand it over. It looks like Patton's going to be there. I don't know if James thought maybe that was going to be his puck. Doesn't matter. They're both in the same vicinity, and Pat came away with it.
Yeah, get it set up here, and let's try to cycle it around.
Good sauce over to Kramer. Kramer with the low shot. Look for a redirect. A nice play by the Blues. And again, thrown back up ice, but only as far as center. Kramer's going to skate back, however, and he's going to look up ice. Going to get harassed. So that's going to open things up as two Dubuque players were going after him.
Like he was baiting a couple of those
guys to come
in.
Shot low. Ooh. And, boy, that got deflected by a Dubuque
still
player.
Went on net, didn't it?
23 seconds left, still to go on this Blues power play. Had some looks. Sitter behind the net. Patton one time. Does it fall? Patton again.
12 seconds.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Mark, time winding down. Maybe get one good look. Sitter. Got to be careful, that guy. He'll be getting out of the box. Low shot. Again, almost.
It up.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's keep that puck in. Look out. Good play. As I was afraid of that. I thought maybe that.
Yeah, get that guy jumping out of the box and look for a breakaway or something.
Exactly, especially when you had a tired group of guys.
Right.
Dubuque over behind the net, throws it to the point.
Oh, good
Look
save.
out, save Nelson. He's going to hold it.
And he put it in himself.
Yeah, Nelson went back to retrieve it.
He pulled it toward himself and put it right through his 5-hole.
He did. Boy, that's a fluky goal.
Right.
Sam Nelson.
Oh, no goal. They're
going to wave it off.
He blew the whistle, but I think before he blew the goal. He blew the whistle.
He did blow the whistle, and that's what
then it went in because he blew the whistle, and then he had pulled it in.
He'll skate right over to his coach and tell him.
Yeah, he had blown the whistle.
Yeah, the referee will skate over to the coach. But you're right, Mark. He blew the whistle, and Sam Nelson can take a big sigh of relief, as that was a big oopsie. But when the official blows it dead, it's dead.
Right, yeah.
And all you can do is chuckle just a little bit.
As long as you're not Dubuque.
As long as you're not a Dubuque fan. Exactly.
Not much of a chuckle there. So we get some fresh bodies out there. Prieto's lined up to take the face off with Parker Hansen and.
It was a little.
Oh, they're going to put Sitter, Kramer, Patton back out there again.
A little breath of air, and now they'll be right back out. You know, it was kind of. I don't know if the official was a little. I don't want to say he was confused, but he looked like he pointed, then thought about it, and then waved it off.
Yeah.
It was.
See it blowing the whistle, yeah. So. Anyway.
But then he kind of thought, well, wait a minute here. I did blow the whistle. So face off, left of Nelson. Face off controlled by Dubuque. They throw it to the point, bobbling puck. I don't know if he was trying to shoot it or just throw it over the edge. Dubuque D to D, and it helps us out because they throw it out of the zone, then try to throw it deep. Good job by Dubuque just to get it into our zone, as I thought it was going to exit. I thought maybe we had a little something going down ice. Unfortunately for us, Dubuque was able to keep it in. Now it's going to exit. Kramer, good spin, takes a bump for good measure, sauces it up the ice.
Looking for Weaver, but he got tipped. Still got a stick on it.
Good job. Blues are going to have an opportunity as Ryan Sitter is going to backpedal and make a nice little stutter step, get behind the net. Patton in front, rebound opportunity shot right into the belly.
Yeah, right past Patton's stick, and then Kramer picked it up and still got a shot on net. So,
for those of you at home, I tell you, if you're really looking in that crease, we're getting behind the Dubuque Devils defense. Yeah. We're getting looks right out in front.
Yeah, just keep. I said we've done a good job of getting behind the net and feeding them right in the front. So that's how we got the goal. It's had a couple more looks just on top of that. So.
James tries to win it forward, actually did, but Dubuque was able to jump on it, send it up ice.
Orwig make nice play. Orwig, James, and Wofford out there.
Mahoney with the puck. He's going to give it over to Wofford. Right on cue as Wofford's going to turn and burn. He's going to look around the back of the net. Good defense, though, by Dubuque as they just took it away from him. Stoll's going to knock it right back in behind the net. It's a good job by Stoll as he's able to get it deep.
Yeah, they're leaving us open there right in the slot. So
boy, I know that.
Get somebody to kind of creep down in there, get an open shot.
Dubuque's going to send it out to the wing and try to get it as far as center, and they do. As Stoll flips it up high.
It up, yep.
And Dubuque now with the puck, able to get it deep. Nelson's going to pick it up. Actually, he's going to leave it off for Mahoney. So Mahoney makes a nice move. Always makes me nervous, and not just Mahoney, but always makes me nervous when the defenseman starts to cut back towards the goalie.
Yeah, all you do is misplay it or get.
Exactly.
Or we carried it up as far as the corner there and got checked off the puck.
Yeah, they woke him up there. It was a nice big check by Dubuque. Hansen had it. Actually had a lot of space. I don't realize if he did, but he threw it up. And we're going to get what we're going to get here. Too many men on the ice.
Yeah, they caught us at a change there.
That puck came back up the ice really fast.
Right,
it was kind of an awkward play, and your Blues are going to go on a penalty kill here with 5:33. The first Blues Sports Network penalty kill.
Yeah. Donovan Weaver will have to go serve the 2. So Sitter, Kramer, Patton, and Carter Stevenson out there to be the first 4 the penalty kill.
Great face-off win. He couldn't have written it up any better as Patton just hatches it down the ice. Sitter's going to go in on the forecheck. Turnover by Dubuque?
Yeah.
No, I thought maybe Patton might be able to get to it. Your Blues, again, one of the top leading penalty-killing teams.
Number 2, I think, in the
league.
Right,
so Donovan Weaver gets to sit for his teammates. Too many men
nice
loose. Nice job. Good save by Nelson, and Finley able to clean up the garbage and knock it away, but Dubuque still going to have it in our zone. And, of course, they go D to D. Low shot, looking for maybe a redirect or a tip. And the only one in the area was Finley. Set up the ice. Dubuque, good give and go as they transition well and get it right back into the zone. Carter Stevenson, he's stretched. Going to have to be careful. We got a guy parked out in front. Gets swung back around. Sitter in a good position. He's going to try to chip it up the boards. As Dubuque's going to have it. They're going to try to send it across the slot. And Finley got a hold of it.
Ooh, yeah.
Just got enough. As I didn't think it was going to get out, but it did. As Kramer's going to come on now during this penalty kill. All the way coast to coast. Throwing up the ice. Kramer's going to be the first one to it. So it's going to be Kramer against everybody else.
He got by the defenseman.
Look out. Kramer tries to shoot.
Oh, he goes 5-0.
And he scores! A shorthanded goal.
He got it in that short side or give it 5-hole, but he got it right by him.
The defense for Dubuque got turned around.
Yeah, he got right
and
by
that
him.
puck was on a motor, and Kramer just chased after it, picked it up, and scores 2-0 on a shorthanded goal by Andrew Kramer. And we got an injury timeout down there as somebody underneath their mask is bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure who that is. They'll go off to the locker room. We'll try to figure that one out. We'll get information as soon as we find out.
You get blood underneath there.
I had a mask. It's hard to, you think with the mask, the cage is hard to get hurt, but.
Well, there's another shorthanded goal.
Exactly.
So still 32 seconds left on the penalty kill. So
Carter Stevenson, he stepped, tried to keep it in, or at least get it into Dubuque's zone, and Dubuque now is going to pick it up, get it in there, drop it into the corner.
Mahoney out there.
Good job by Mahoney. Is it going to get through everybody? No, it doesn't, but mishandled at the blue line.
15 seconds here.
Shot.
Somebody's got Carter Stevenson's down,
Yeah,
hobbling around a little bit.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose anybody.
Yeah.
That's Carter Stevenson.
Yeah,
He's
looks like
okay.
right
Good
now.
hit.
He's going to come back.
Yeah, you know how you
stinger.
Yeah, no kidding. You know how you hit your nail or your thumb with a hammer? Sometimes it wakes you up and gets that adrenaline going. Carter came back out and was throwing bodies around. Weaver, look out.
Save, yep.
Weaver was coming off the ice. I didn't know if he wanted to stay on the ice but he served that 2 minutes was over.
So,
Sam Nelson makes a nice save.
Successful penalty kill. So we got a goal out of it.
We did.
So we'll get our lines straightened back out here. We got, Wofford, Jack James, and who else? Sven Finley's back up.
Yeah,
front.
He's
looks forward. I thought he was playing to fit, but he's back.
Yeah, he's going to be playing forward. So again, you're going to make some adjustments here, and we'll get information. I'm not exactly sure which blue player went off the ice.
I seen him walking off with something on his face, but I could see who it was.
Keep an eye on that one as Finley's going to pick this up. And Mark, you right on cue. You made a great comment earlier. Finley is multi-talented.
Yes, he is.
And he just moved right up into that forward position. Weaver now is going to knock the puck up the ice. Finley's going to skate it back.
Right idea. I just couldn't quite get Wofford was cutting up the middle there.
James going to send it towards net. Shot on net. Goalie's kind of lost.
Yeah,
Finley.
underneath his pad there.
I was waiting for Pitty maybe come in and poke pretty hard. He couldn't have asked for a better start. Get that goal early.
Yeah.
Get a shorthanded goal. You know,
Right, yeah.
pace of the play is really good right now.
Yeah, we've had a lot of zone time. They got shots on the board. They're 9-4 in favor of Quad City. So Prieto out there to take the face off. He's got Josh DeYoung and Parker Hansen on the other wing.
Hansen, he swatted at it. Unfortunately, Dubuque's going to pick it up, and they're going to skate it up ice. Stretch pass, and it should go for an ice. Oh, I guess not.
No
I
icing,
thought
huh?
it maybe was going to go ice. It just
wonder why
must
not.
have been tipped. Shot went towards Nelson. Bad angle shot. Had really no chance of going in. And Blues are able to get it to Hansen, and Hansen is going to dump it deep. DeYoung in on the forecheck. Carter Stevenson sends it towards net. Goes wide, but again, I'll take that every day.
Yeah.
Just to get it deep.
Yeah.
Puck goes out of play.
Deep will get an offensive zone face-off. Sitterpet and Craner back out there with Mahoney and Stevenson back on defense.
Face-off controlled by Dubuque. Tries to chip it up, though. Kramer in a good spot. Kind of held things up, but look out.
Ooh.
Boy, I tell you what, got a breath of fresh air.
In front of it.
Kramer's shot gets right into the belly. Shot again.
Another shot, yeah.
As a defenseman for Dubuque, he kind of lost it. I don't know if it was stuck in the jersey or what happened. Good active stick. Kramer, very active.
Oh, just turn and shoot, right?
Yeah, we got lucky there earlier as Mahoney had stepped.
Yeah, but luckily he had his body in the line of the shot.
In the line of fire. It's a good job by him as puck's going to get sent back around. Sitter's going to chase it down. Dubuque defenseman, he just, look out on a big hit. It's a nice job by him. But the Dubuque defenseman just kept backing up, thought maybe Sitter might have been able to chip it.
He got it deep, but took a hit for that.
He
too,
did.
So.
Patton able to check himself into the boards. As Weaver's going to step up, knock it into Dubuque zone. Sitter's going to come off after that hit. Take a fiver. Dubuque sends it into our zone. It goes back hard around. Nelson says, I'll have enough of that, and he stops it behind the net. Ooh, and a dangerous pass. Again, always to cross ice like that. You never know. It takes a weird bounce. Pile of snow, kicks it. You never know what's going to happen. It's over in a corner.
Get that forward to read that pass. And
Dubuque behind the net. Good job by Finley. He's able to pick it up. 43 seconds left. It gets out of the zone. Dubuque's going to have to check as they throw it deep. And they head right back into our zone.
ooh, there's that play in the front of the. Like he was going to fish it right in front of the net there, but
Throwing up ice. Good job to Finley. Finley's going to pick it up. He's going to try to do the same thing, and he gets bumped for good measure.
Just fights off that check.
He does. Yeah, Finley's he's a strong kid. Wolford, he hits it into the zone. Didn't go very far, however, as Dubuque's able to knock it away from him. Finley, look out. Video game violence over there on the boards as he's just giving him the business. Dubuque way off sides. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. It was off. The score clock is 0. And your Blues 2-0 after the first period. We're going to go to the second period. You're listening to Blues Sports Network.
Seriously, Barnes? Sorry, man.
Maybe he's like a T-Rex. If we don't move, he can't see us.
Don't move.
Kobe, I love you, buddy. You're awesome. You're the best. You own the Rivers Edge.
Blues fans aren't like other fans.
Good player, gooder player, better player, best forechecker in the world. Yeah!
That's why we created BSN. Watch all in and out of market Quad City Blues games live on YouTube throughout the season. Subscribe to our channel and be notified of when the boys in blue take the ice. Quad City Blues hockey, only on the Blues Sports Network.
Night Hill Prime Credit, this is Peggy. I here for you.
Peggy, my card is not working.
Yes, this common problem.
Look, I'm in a cab. A Waterloo cab.
Place card carefully in envelope, mail to Peggy. We fix 3 weeks.
Come on, Peggy. I need some help.
3 weeks.
Look, I'm Stone Patton. I'm good for the fair.
You're not Stone Patton. This is Stone Patton.
Peggy.
Want a better hockey experience? Get the Blues Backer card and keep your Blues out of Waterloo cabs. Ranked number 1 in fan loyalty. It pays to be a Blue. This is BSN.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, that was quite an interesting first period as your Blues jumped out early and then got a shorthanded goal, and then we had some chaos with maybe an invisible puck, a puck possibly going over the line, and a no goal, and then one with Sam Nelson, and boy, it was quite interesting. And then Orwig, or actually, that was Orwig. Orwig ended up skating off the ice with an injury. Not exactly sure how.
He got a stick under the mask. I didn't get all the details, but he's the mystery man off the ice with the towel on his face.
Exactly.
So. I don't see him on the bench there yet or anything, so I don't know whether.
Well, just remember, chicks dig scars, and if you got one underneath your eye, you'll find a girlfriend quick. As 5 aside to start, as the Patton, Sitter, Kramer line is going to come out. Carter Stevenson, who took kind of an awkward shot late in the first period, he's back out in there and seems to be okay. As Weaver is going to go across to Kramer. I like that patience that Weaver had as he threw it down to Kramer. Kramer was able to get it deep, but went a little too wide, and unfortunately Ryan Sitter couldn't catch up to it. Dubuque's going to transition. Carter Stevenson, nice job, just knocking the player off the puck. Over to Sitter again, who just lets it go. Check that. I'm sorry, Wofford. James tries to go to the front end. Wofford with the wraparound attempt.
Got on
it loose. Good job by the wraparound. And there's my Stoll. As Stoll throws it in. He actually threw it.
Yeah, James picked it right back up and just dumped it in the corner there.
It worked out well.
Sven Finley. Oh, look how he's trying to get James in the slot.
Yeah, James was parked out in front.
Right idea.
Good play by James. I did like that wraparound attempt by Wofford. Yeah, when you have a long reach like you do, a lot of times it surprises the goalie. That puck will get around the back of the net in a hurry. Dubuque's going to send it up ice. Good job by Mahoney. No interference.
Good job.
Just rubbed him off.
Yeah, just kept riding him.
Wofford, good job of just bodying up as the puck's going to exit the zone. Poked at. Stole up the boards. Picked off, unfortunately, by Dubuque as it enters our zone. Mahoney went for a big hit. Dubuque got by him and got a shot towards Nelson, but it went wide. Picked up by Finley. Sent up the ice. Again,
didn't get it out.
Aaron pass. Shot towards Nelson. He's going to paddle it away. Goes high up in the air. Didn't get out of play. So now we'll be just lucky to get it out of our zone. Dubuque's going to skate it into the neutral zone. Flip it deep. We're all going to get a line change. As James is going to stay out. Look at this right off the bench. As Prieto, freshly charged Energizer Bunny, threw it across the crease. Yeah. DeYoung stepped on the ice, and he gave it a whack as it ends up over in the corner. Turnover by Dubuque. Carter Stevens back in.
That got a crossbar.
That was actually, I checked that. That was
Parker
Hansen.
Yeah. Oh, boy, that's another nice try there. He had Prieto on that far corner coming in.
Carter Stevenson now. Going to knock it in deep, and it's going to go behind the net as Dubuque's going to pick it up. Throw it cross ice, and a 2-on-1 started to transpire, but he needed a breather. Shot Nelson. He just knocks it away with his glove.
It was
Weaver.
Weaver's looking for a chip up the boards there, but not enough to get it out. Now it goes out.
Good little push here by Dubuque. As they've had some looks, but they've gone wide as Nelson's going to throw it back around his net. Dropped off. Right idea. Again, another shot towards Nelson. Dubuque got behind us. Sent up the ice.
It's going to be icing there.
And that will be an icing.
Kramer's off the bench there, but not nearly fast enough for that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to be careful here. A couple of our clearing our defensive zone there, we had a couple chips, so it's not quite getting them out. We got to be careful with those. Make sure you get those out.
Yeah, those unforced turnovers will kill you.
Especially when you catch all your other teammates are flying out of the zone. You don't want to get stuck back there shorthanded there.
Face-off's going to be controlled by your Blues. Good challenge by Dubuque as couldn't get it up ice. Finally, Kramer's going to come away with it. Kramer in a hurry. Got one goal. He got a goal earlier. Drops it off to Sitter. Sitter with a good shot in front. And it's just going to go out of the reach of Patton, who was charging. Just couldn't get to it.
Good keep there.
Yeah, very good keep by Stoll as Dubuque is going to send it up ice. Kramer is going to give her a pad. Pad with a lot of room. It gets bumped ever so slightly. Sitter's now going to pick the puck up along the boards. He's going to skate, turn around. Obviously, this Kramer sitter Patton line, always sneaky quick.
Yeah, he was looking for Stoll, but he was a little too deep.
Nelson's going to hold, wait, and flip it way up in the air. The linesman has to bail out. How often do you see that happen when a goalie almost knocks the linesman in the mullen? Sitter. Well, maybe miscommunication.
Yeah.
He's going to get it deep. Patton's going to check. We're going to get some changes as Patton's going to come off. Stoll's going to stay out. Carter Stevenson's going to be on defense. Oh, he's going to come off. Turnover by Dubuque as James hot off the bench. Finley. Battle along the boards. Good play as James comes away with it. Has it taken right away from him, and now Dubuque's going to transition and skate it up the ice. Dreamweaver's going to pick the puck up, throw it along the boards. That's a good outlet pass.
Wofford just skated in.
Wofford's going to shoot it towards net, goes way wide. I tell you, Mark, Dubuque they really backpedal. And they let those forwards for your Blues just keep advancing.
Let us skate it in.
And the whole time in my head, good step, but 2-on-1. And boy, just out of the reach. Yeah. Dubuque challenging again. You always got to be careful with that step. Turnover is Weaver.
Right there,
Opportunity. Shot goes high top shelf. They score.
Got stuck in a change there. Our defense is coming up. Our forwards are going off for a change and found the back of the net. 2-1. Well, we'll look to see how we see if we get that one back.
Faceoff's going to be controlled by the Blues as Weaver had it on his backhand and tried to give it over to Sitter. Good job by Patton. Puck over in a corner, flipped up high along the board. Sitter's going to challenge, going to go back behind the netminder and along the side rails is backhanded up the ice. And again, Mahoney tried to dump it. That was Carter Stevenson. Sorry, good save, Nelson. And I don't know what exactly happened there, and that came off. They're blowing the whistle.
They haven't called no goal yet.
There's knocked his own player into the net as Carter Stevenson tried to make a jump on it. He's going to talk to the linesman. So again, another controversial goal.
Yeah, I couldn't see the puck in the net. It was underneath Sam, and we had a pile up in the crease and in the net. So
Carter Stevenson tried to stop the puck at the blue line, got behind it, and odd man rush.
There's still been no signal, so we're looking for a face-off. Blues are all lining up for a face-off.
The main key right now is to make sure Nelson's okay.
Yeah.
Carter
no, it's a goal. So they just signaled a goal.
They are going to call it a goal. So 2-2 just like that. And I said, Mark, Dubuque's really had a push this second period.
Yep. Got to take care of that puck. We've got to make sure our defense is moving back. And,
Blues, let's go!
That's twice right there. We've tried to keep it into the zone, and we've got burnt.
Got to go back first.
I think almost right now with the amount of bodies that we have, guys are going to be playing a lot longer.
Yep.
You know, they do get tired. Maybe that first look isn't to try to keep it in the zone and just start skating back and keep them in front of you so they don't get odd man rushes like they did there.
Yeah, keep it in front of you. Nelson shaking off their shoulder. Got piled into there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Blues player ran into him, but I think.
Well, now Watkins is going to get an explanation here. I don't know whether, like I said, wants to know maybe who said they saw it go in the net, I guess, is what they're trying to decide. So 2-2, all even back up here.
Now shots are almost exact.
Yeah, we started, we had 9 at the beginning of the period. You know, how accurate that is, I don't know. But
face-off's going to be controlled by Dubuque, and Dubuque has some life. As they send it up ice, gets tipped at the red line and dumped in deep. Carter Stevenson's going to pick it up. And, you know, it's got to be a little tough, too, when you're a defenseman. You're used to your line mate, as Weaver and Sam Sturzer have played together pretty much on that blue line all season.
We're questioning there why that was icing when I think a Dubuque player tipped it along the boards.
Yeah, it looked that way, too. I was thinking the same thing.
Still called the icing. So.
Yeah, it looked like it took a different direction, a different angle. It wasn't straight down the ice, but we'll get a face-off in our zone next to Nelson. Good face-off win. Pat makes it look easy. Boy, just that close to having a 2-on-1 breakout. as your Blues are able to get it out of the zone. Flipped up the boards. And get it deep as Weaver is going to go back and pick it up. Dubuque with some pushback here, and we'll see how your Blues respond.
Yep.
As Sitter tries to get it up ice to Kramer and does.
2-on-2 here.
Kramer gives it over to Patton. Patton's going to go hard. Look, makes a great save. Dubuque.
Yep. He had
Shot, one-timer. Good opportunity for your Blues both times, but a great save by Dubuque as he went side to side and had a great toe save, keeping the score 2-2. As Patton had him beat.
Yep, just couldn't flip it over the top of the pad, leg pad there.
Buck's going to go behind their netminder. And Dubuque's going to try to send it up ice. Good pickoff, though. As Patton's in front. Or, I'm sorry, that was Sitter in front. Patton with the puck. And it's going to go out of play.
Yeah, the magic mark saved, puck out of play.
Yeah, I didn't bring my marker today, so.
Get you next time.
Give me next time. And there it is.
It's magic mark.
We get a face.
So Finley, James, and Wofford out there with.
Yeah, I have yet to see Orwig come back out. I'm guessing he's probably going to be. I don't want to say done for the day. At least I hope not. But
I don't know whether he got cut or what. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Dubuque's able to get it out of their zone. Blues are going to flip it in. Nice job by Wofford just to get it deep. Along the boards. Shot. I don't know if it went wide or if the goalie tipped it or not.
He just went wide.
Weaver's going to step up. James is going to stay behind him and take his spot. So there's going to be a little scrum along the boards.
Get everybody in there.
Wofford with the challenge over along the boards. It's going to be spun back around. That actually help us out. We start to head up ice.
Oh, good.
In front, opportunity, shot, raised off the post, and it goes in! Your Blues take the lead 3-2 on some garbage goal, a greasy goal.
Greasy
Mark.
goal will take you up. Just bouncing around, and somebody got it in. Wofford was there, and so was, who else was there?
I'm not exactly sure. James I know was there. I think James might get credited for the official goal.
James, Wofford, and Finley were all in the area there.
Good battle.
Second.
And a good
Finley.
goal.
Yep,
yeah,
I think James got the rebound.
Yep, it was James. Yep. And you know, the funny thing is, I was literally just sitting here thinking, and I know at home you probably don't think I do that very much, but I was thinking, boy, I'd like to see James get it going, and he turns around and he gets a goal. Yep. Nice job by James as Kramer, Sitter, and Patton are going to come out. And a huge response.
Yep,
as everything was going downhill for your Blues.
They needed that next one is what they needed. So
Stoll's going to step up. The puck gets tipped and goes out of play, and Dubuque player is going to hand it over to the linesman so we can get a face-off in the neutral zone. 3-2 the score. Patton wins it cleanly, gives it over to Mahoney, who's going to throw it up the boards, going to hit the red line. Dubuque's going to pick it back up again. Mahoney going to backhand it, tried to get it over maybe to Patton. A little too far on his reach.
There, yeah.
Patton gets a gift as Dubuque turns it over. Patton with the puck. Patton's going to hold. And boy, I saw Kramer go into the net. I think Patton tried to drop it off the Sitter. And
he was going towards the net and kind of threw it behind him.
Spun out in front, trailer. And good play by your Blues, but Dubuque, look out, it's Patton. Good stick battle. Dubuque's going to be offsides, but Blues are going to skate it back up.
Yep.
Kramer going to have the puck on his stick. He's going to throw it across, try to get it to Sitter. Patton's going to come away with it. Nice blast. Oh, and just a little at the feet of Kramer.
Well, we're going to get a power play as well, so.
Across the ice it goes. Mahoney shot, gets knocked down, and that'll do it for that puck. But we get a stoppage of play as your Blues are going to go on a Blue Sports Network power play, a trip I believe, on Patton.
Tripping looks like Patton was on his belly over there with the official with his arm in the air. So we get a Blue Sports Network power play. Is this our first power play? Because we got a shorthanded goal. Did we have one earlier? No, we had one earlier. Yep.
We had some good looks, but they went wide on us.
Yep. So 0 for 1 so far, but see if we can work something out this time.
Finley's going to be out there with Kramer at the point. There's Patton, Sitter,
and
James going to be running this power play unit. A good time for James to get a second goal of the night here on the power play. As Patton wins the faceoff, ends up getting at the skates of James. Patton, good quick stick. Behind the net, Ryan Sitter. Looking for maybe a give and go. Sitter's just going to take a weird angle shot. It goes off the shoulder of the Dubuque goalie. Good decision by James. Thought he might load it up. Dubuque way deep shot and almost
nice
a rebound as Finley was camped out. And look out as you get too deep. The puck's going to go on edge. Good job by Nelson as he gets bumped.
Yeah.
It's legal. Nelson was way out there. Obviously, you never want to hit a goalie because then all chaos will ensue. That's good transition to Sitter. He's just going to bring it in. Sitter, good shot, good save. As Sitter just went.
Yeah, kind of got
right
his shoulder down there, backhand, then pulled over his forehand, got it on net.
Patton throws it low. Looking for a redirect to tip. Your Blues looking good on this power play. As down along the corner it goes. Sitter, a little spin.
Door,
Little cruise as he goes right by a Dubuque player. To the point shot. I don't know if that went wide. It's going to go all the way out.
Kramer will pick it up.
So 53 seconds left, just under a minute to go on this Blues power play as Patton's going to regroup and skate it up ice and drop it over to Kramer. Be a little careful. Sometimes we can get a little too cute.
Yep, just like that.
Just like that as Dubuque brings it up ice, tries to take it at net. No call. Yep, they will call. We'll have to be careful.
Probably a hook.
We'll see. He's going to call
a penalty shot. That was no way. That was a penalty shot. Are you kidding me? That wasn't a breakaway.
Sam Nelson's going to have to be strong here as we got a little too deep.
It was a penalty, but it was not a penalty shot. But you know what? After Sam stops this one, we'll still have a power play.
Yeah, Coach White having a discussion with Kramer. Really had no complaints, no arguments. I didn't see a lot of screaming and throwing of water bottles or anything on the ice by the coaches. We'll get to see what happens. Sam Nelson going to face his first penalty shot of the year. Let's see what old Sam can do. And he scored. Good shot.
5-0, yep.
As Nelson started to come out and play it,
yep.
Didn't do a whole lot of movement, just sniped it in. It was 3-3.
So
but like you said, Mark, we're still on a power play.
33 seconds.
And boy, what a weird game this has been, hasn't it?
Yeah, right.
6:49 left here to go. 3-3 is the score. Blues have 33 seconds left to go. It looked like Nelson was in good position, but the Dubuque player, give my hats off to him. He just sniped it.
5-hole, right?
Yeah. Found the spot. Blues are going to pick it up. Nelson is. As Dubuque wins the faceoff. Patton's going to have it on his stick. He's going to send it over. Good defense. As a turnover by your Blues, as Dubuque's going to skate it into our zone. Look out. Shot. Nelson fights it off. Again, the Blues still on a power play. As Patton now with the puck. Gives it over to Kramer. Kramer's going to look up ice. Maybe have time for one last rush. Stretch pass. Finley makes a good move at the red line. He's going to skate it in. Tries to go coast to coast. Drops it off for Patton. I don't know if that was intentionally on purpose or not. Dubuque's going to throw it right back into their own zone, but then transition. Good head of steam here. They're going to take it to the net. Look out in front. And just got a stick on another opportunity. Finley's going to pick it up, and he's going to skate up ice. Looked like he might have been hooked for a second there.
He's getting slashed and hacked and everything else.
Dubuque now. Prieto right off the bench. Good job by Prieto.
Yeah, good job there. Coming off and just drove the.
Yeah, Kramer was out on an island there with three Dubuque players. Throwing in front. Look out. Good job. Still loose puck. Still in front. In front of battle. Thrown back towards Nelson and a good team effort. Another shot towards Nelson. Your Blues just seem a little frazzled right now. Backhanded up the ice. We'll see if this gets on net. It will not. It'll go for an icing. But, boy, it was much needed.
They needed some guys out there a long time. They need to get off for a change. They're out there since the power play. And
exactly.
Just couldn't get off. So we'll get the fresh bodies out there. And so Prieto, DeYoung, and Parker Hansen out there. Weaver and Carter Stevenson back on defense. 3-3.
Good clean face-off win by DeYoung. Flipped up in the air. Not high and hard enough as Dubuque's able to keep it in. And that'll exit our zone. That's good pressure by DeYoung. Weaver's going to pick it up, look up ice, throw it over. Looked like to Hansen. Just a little too hot as Hansen couldn't hold. Good job, though, by your Blues getting out of our zone, but Dubuque's going to get it right back in. Good job by DeYoung. Throwing towards the front. Weaver in a good spot. Weaver's going to be yelled. I'm not trying to beg for penalties. Good defense by Dubuque. Maybe a little bit of clawing and scratching out there as Dubuque D to D. Has it at the point. Shot. Goes wide. And now we might be playing a little herd puck as thrown towards the net. Kept in. Good job by Dubuque. But exit the zone. I think that was DeYoung that was able to get a skate on it.
Deflect up.
We're going to stoppage and play. We're going to get a rough, and we're going to get a rough on, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but it's going to be on a Blues player.
In fact, Parker Hansen's going to go to the box.
Well, maybe a little too late on a check. I was looking away.
I already looked away, so I didn't see it either.
Exactly.
I just heard the whistle, yeah.
Boy,
we're going to Blues Sports Network penalty kill here, so.
Tough time to get a penalty.
Right.
As we've given up a shorthanded goal, we've also gotten a shorthanded goal. Let's see what we have now is Mahoney's going to come out on defense with Carter Stevenson and Patton and Kramer. Good face-off win by Dubuque as they have it at the blue line. They're just going to look, move the puck. Good job by Carter Stevenson. Watch the back door.
Yep.
Good opportunity
nice
for
save,
Dubuque, and a better save by Sam Nelson as Kramer's going to skate it up. Flip it over to Patton. Patton with some time. He's going to find a soft spot, and he will dump it down there. Your Blues right now just want to play it safe.
Yeah, we don't need to don't force anything, and don't
Dubuque's going to send it up ice. Good catch, good pass, but just going to be a little out of his reach. Thrown towards the center, and it's going to get knocked down ice. Good job by Kramer and Patton as Kramer's going to go after it. Goalie's going to drop it off.
Ooh.
And boy, that could have been dangerous.
Yes,
as Dubuque threw it through the slot. Now they're going to skate it up the ice. Throw it towards the front, across. Looking for a redirect. Good job by Kramer. He's going to send it right back down the ice. Under a minute left to go here in this Blues penalty kill.
Patton on the forecheck. Puts the pressure on him. They come off and change.
We always talk about how important special teams are. When you got a shorted bench and you got guys that'll play on the power play and turn around and then go right to the penalty kill, it does wear on you.
Sure, yeah.
It's the personnel as it's gingerly skated around the back of Nelson. Backhanded. And have to have his heads on a swivel. Good pickoff by Kramer. Kramer's going to have some space. He's going to turn. He's going to hold, and he's going to send it down ice. Good job by Kramer as that puck's going to bounce. Ryan Sitter's just going to let it go as he's fresh off the bench. No rush here. Sitter probably felt like, you know what, if I...
You just put a little pressure on him.
Yeah, if I head down ice really fast, I'll get out of position. Jack James out on the ice as well during this. Throwing right to Sitter. Good catch by Ryan Sitter, not known as a baseball player. I'm sure he could be a good one, though. It's good job by Dubuque. As he goes down on one knee, Sitter takes two good shots, spins around. Good job by Weaver, separates. Sitter again gets bumped. Sitter trying to make a play on the puck as it ends up over along the boards. Weaver steps.
That's it for the power play, too, for Dubuque, so another good kill.
Patton back off the bench. He's going to have Finley going with him. Patton going to look. Patton with the shot.
Ooh, got tipped right in front.
Patton tries a wraparound. Good defense by Dubuque as he had it there. Thrown to the point. Thrown low. Knuckle puck. Not exactly sure who ended up hitting it as a defenseman.
It was the defenseman.
Weaver played with the high stick. It won't matter because Dubuque picked it up first. Good move. Look out. It's got behind everybody.
Trying to get fancy. Don't get mesmerized by their jumping and
no
spinning
kidding.
around. Just watch the puck.
Patton's going to flip it over. Gets it to Prieto. Prieto's going to spin. Prieto's going to give it right back over to Patton. Patton with the puck. He's got Finley. Patton with the backhand.
He scores. Nice.
What a shot
play.
by Stone Patton. Just kind of baited everybody, waited, and then a backhand goal and another huge answer. 4-3.
And I think we had a penalty coming, too. They had the referee had his hand in there, I believe. So
Great job.
Yep, good answer there. So
even strength goal. Stone Patton steps it up again.
Steps up, skating to the right and backhanded, just posting in.
And Finley, all he could do was celebrate. I think he was there waiting for a tip in, and no need. Great goal by Stone Patton. 4-3 is the score.
Just a minute and a half left in the period. So
Josh DeYoung is going to be on the ice with Parker Hansen.
Wins
Young,
it.
yeah, good win forward.
Good win forward, and then he chases it down. Good hustle.
Opportunity for your Blues as Prieto had it on his stick, lost it. Dubuque came in. Hansen's going to rub up just a little bit. Prieto stole. He's going to give it over to Prieto. Prieto now is going to turn and burn as he's going to look up ice. He's going to get hit from behind. Obviously not a penalty. He just bumped off.
We got a penalty yet. So there was a trip on. We're going to get Blue Sports.
Yeah, we are going to. Minute 4 left. Boy, how big would this would be?
Right, yeah.
Is a trip on Dubuque. Hey, they don't lead the league in penalties for nothing, right?
Yeah, so as long as we don't retaliate or do anything silly, we need to stay out of the box. So
power play goal, minute 4 left to go in this second period. And it's just been a heavyweight boxing match, back and forth. Both teams have gone.
Both teams have had a goal waved off, and both shorthanded goal.
Patton to take the face-off, the recent goal scorer, to break the tie. Dubuque tries to clear. Look out. And again, they get a bounce. They get a race, a breakaway. Fakes. Good save by Nelson. Oh, no, wait, they scored. Boy, I tell you what, I thought he initially made the save.
I thought it went over the legs. So there's another shorthanded goal.
The second shorthanded goal. As boy, I tell you what, Nelson, I thought made that first initial save, but the Dubuque player stayed with it and finished it.
Flipped it right over the top of the pad, I think. But
I think they're pointing at Sven Finley.
Yeah, I don't know what for.
The linesman was waving off Finley. I'm not exactly sure what happened. We'll keep an eye on this.
Oh, well, that's for the. And that was the linesman that called it too.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. So I'm sure we'll hear all the news later. But Sven Finley, he's been escorted off the ice. His day will be over.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe just told him to go cool off, and we'll see him back on the third.
I don't know. With being under a minute, we'll find out. But no, nonetheless, it scores 4-4 with the Dubuques with their second shorthanded goal.
We just get a little too cute at that blue line and
so
bobble the puck
over the box. So it looks like
he'll get a 2 and a 10, and I don't know if that's going to be a misconduct.
Yeah, I'm guessing
game misconduct or just misconduct and send him off.
So we've still got 5 guys out there. Well, we'll get it, or do we?
We'll see what happens here. As a 5-minute.
Oh wow!
That one hurt. Is that 5-minute?
Yep. So be
major
4-on-4 for 150 here.
And then Dubuque will have a whole lot of power play time as a shortened bench already. Your Blues are going to have to come up big on these penalty kills. Well, let's start with maybe a 4-on-4 goal as Patton won it forward. Sitter, a little bit of bump, cross ice. James is going to pick this puck up, throw it up the boards hard. It's going to exit the zone. Patton tries to make a play on it as Dubuque's going to pick it up. Turn, look. James, good step. It's going to allow Patton to pick up this puck. He's going to backhand it over to Sitter. Just out of his reach. Sitter tries to toe drag.
5 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct, and your Dubuque Devils' 4th goal was scored by number 21.
So unsportsmanlike conduct in a 5 minutes. Ryan Sitter gives it off to Patton. Patton with the puck. Patton's going to hold. He's going to dangle. Has it come off his stick. Looks for maybe for somebody in front as Ryan Sitters now is going to pick this puck up. Over in the corner. Nice move. Tried to throw it behind him off the boards, but didn't work out. As Kramer's back, there's a sauce across. Pat, great back check. He's just going to ride him into the boards and make a play.
That's going to do, yeah.
And that will do it. So we'll have a lot of carryover time, and we'll see what happens here in the third period. Boy, I tell you what, it's been interesting. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. We'll be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for what's been a beautiful game, an ugly game, and then somewhere in between. As it's 4-4 is the score. Your Blues jumped out early. Dubuque battled back, and then it's gone tic-tac-toe, and then next thing you know, we're here, and your Blues, we got a 4-on-4 for 56 seconds, and your Blues are going to have an uphill climb because they're going to have to kill off a lot of penalty.
Yeah, about 3 minutes of it. So
Ben Finney, towards the end of that period, got a 5-minute penalty.
Unsportsmanlike is what the call was.
Unsportsmanlike.
So like I said, 4-on-4 here for 56 seconds. Mahoney, Sitter, James out there first.
Good forecheck pressure by Sitter.
Stole. Good keep there. Just
it's going to bounce towards the net and go wide. And you said it best, Mark, in between periods. It's just keeping the puck in front of you, not being too cute, because really the goals, nice steal by James, the goals have really come off odd man rushes.
Yeah, well, and we've given up 2 shorthanded goals, which is really, unlike us to do that.
It really is. As Dubuque's going to throw it back, as Nelson's going to pick it up, drop it off for Mahoney. Mahoney again, just throw across ice. Good drop-off pass to James. Sitter's going to come off. James going to skate it in. Throw it in net. Why not? As the goalie's going to grab it. That'll actually allow everybody to get off the ice, make some changes.
So get fresh bodies out there. So 12 seconds left on the 4-on-4. So Kramer, Patton, Carter Stevenson, and Dream Weaver over there, the other defense side. So
Patton tries to win it forward. Dubuque wins it, though. Take it away from him, and they're going to turn and skate it up ice. So Dubuque tried to throw it. Looks like it got tipped on. Maybe it almost hit Coach Watkins on the bench.
Kramer got a stick out there. So now we're on a penalty kill for 3:05.
Look out. Sent down the ice. Good job. A little miscommunication there. And you're right, Mark. 3 minutes of penalty kill. And, boy, wouldn't a shorthanded goal be big here?
Right, yeah. Seems the thing to do today. So
exactly. As Dubuque's going to send it up ice.
Dubuque's got 2, so.
Carter Stevenson's going to make a play. Shot Nelson. Blockered away. Rebound opportunity. Another shot Nelson. Nelson pops up in the air. Weird play.
Yeah.
And then it's forced in. Looked like Nelson, they went hard to the net, and Nelson got bumped into.
So that's a power play goal, and that's still on the power play, too. There's still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left of power play. So they got, I think there was a couple different rebounds, and they finally put one in. So we're down now 5-4 with, like I said, still too shorthanded for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So.
Yeah, puck was loose, was bouncing around, doing all sorts of weird and odd things.
I think the third shot finally went into the back of the net. So.
Exactly. And that might be kind of almost the second time that one of our Blues players have kind of helped that puck get in the back of the net. As now it's time to see what your Blues got in the tank. And
step up. Like I said, they're going to be patient here. Like I said, you got all the time in the world here. 2.5 minutes still yet. One goal in the bank. So.
First time today, your Blues have given up the lead.
Patton turns and tosses it down.
Kramer, good steal. Tried to get over to Patton. Patton, good position, but better defense by Dubuque as they're just going to turn and skate it up ice. Weaver's going to try to step. Good pickoff by Patton. Patton tries to avoid the official. We don't need any help from him unless he raises his arm and calls a penalty on Dubuque. He can need to stay out of the way. Dubuque air pass looked like it started to drop it off. Weaver's going to step up.
And dump it back deep.
Nice job by Weaver. Casually getting it deep, forcing Dubuque to regroup. James is going to come back out on the ice. James with some good pressure. Dubuque kind of forcing the puck a little bit, helping us out. Thrown back around the goal. He actually hit the side of the net. Took a nice bounce for us. 1:24 left to go.
Sitter
good pickup. Sitter with a great fortune. Actually lost it, then spun around, and he's going to trail. Dubuque's going to skate it up ice. Drop it off. Good pass. Waits, throws. Good defense by Carter Stevenson.
Yeah, good body just blocking that shot off.
So. Carter flailed at it. Didn't get out. He's going to have to be careful we don't let anybody in our back pocket. Good job by your Blues.
Down to a minute left in the power play.
Throws it in on net. Sitter's going to stay out. That's going to allow Patton, Mahoney, and Stoll to come out on the ice.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Stoll's going to step. He got beat. 3-on-1. Shot, Nelson, save. Good job by Nelson. Behind the net again. Look out in front. Good stick lift.
Yep.
Shot again, goes wide. Another shot, and the net's going to come off, and we'll get a stoppage in play as Nelson pushed hard off the net and slid across and knocked it off.
Still 33 seconds left. The penalty kill.
Again, got to be careful. Our defense stepped up. They missed it. And especially on a penalty kill. You can't afford it.
Especially shorthanded, don't do that. We got fresh body. They were patting out there with Kramer, Carter Stevenson, and Weaver's out there as well. So
really good face-off win by Dubuque because they knocked it all the way down the ice as Kramer's going to go after it. Kramer tried to make a play on it. Good turnover. Kramer with the puck. Kramer olayed. Probably did it on purpose. At least I'd like to think so. But Dubuque takes it away.
Maybe a little tired too.
Yeah, exactly. Good job by Kramer, just titling things up. 12 seconds left. Patton gets away. Patton's going to skate it up ice, drop it off to Kramer. Kramer, nice move, shot. And just got it on the edge of his stick and hightailed it out of there.
Back to even strength. They kill that penalty off, only giving up one.
That's Wolford.
Wolford looked for a little hit there coming out of the box.
He's going to come off the ice, and Ryan Sitter is going to come back on. Carter Stevenson's going to step. Good quick stick active by Sitter when he gets ran into. Big hit as Sitter goes down. But Patton has the puck. Patton gives it over to Kramer.
And he scores. Nice job.
An even straight goal as Patton gives it over to Kramer, and we answer right back. 5-5 is the score.
That's a big one there. To answer that after that long penalty kill.
Huge goal as the Blues have tied it up. And, you think of all the shots. I don't know if they're officially recording shots correctly, but I tell you what, it feels like they've had a bazillion shots on goal.
16
to 14 up on the board.
I haven't been looking to see what they – but
great work by that line as they get us another goal. And huge.
Now we just got to keep it going here. You get the little momentum going, kill that big penalty, and then get a goal. So
I tell you what, when I came down here today and drove the close to an hour distance, I did not think in a million years it'd be 5-5 at this point in the game. Dubuque, good transition as they skated up in a hurry. Mahoney trips the blue edge. Shot. Nelson, good job as he's going to stop the puck. And
it's there somewhere. He was hugging that post and holding on for dear life. Yeah, Mahoney got turned around, lost an edge, and
Get the old
shot on net.
Get the old blue line out there. It always trips over somebody at least once. Face-off shot, Nelson.
Good save. That was a nice.
Good job by Nelson. You always got to be ready off the face-off.
Yeah.
Walford. James tried to get it deep. As Dubuque's able to catch. They tried to throw it up. Looks like you just mishandled it. Mahoney stepped up again. Hatchet Dobb, and we're going to get a stoppage of play is
offsides, or they hit somebody on the bench. The puck went in the bench.
Okay, so that's what our stoppage of play is. Puck went on the bench. We'll get a neutral zone face-off with Ryan Sitter, Patton, and Kramer's going to hit the ice. Just got the equalizer. Let's see if we can get another one as Kramer gives it over to Weaver. Weaver flips it over to Patton. Didn't hit his stick the way he wanted, but good active stick. Shot. Weaver. I don't know if he realized he had that much time in front. Is almost a redirect. Dubuque sends it back around. Throwing up the ice. Yeah, it's going to get out as Sitter's stick just not long enough. That or maybe it's his reach, one or the other. As it ends up getting sent down into the corner as Weaver's going to pick it up. Try to get over Sitter. Turnover, but picked up by Patton as he's going to skate up ice. Give it over to Kramer.
Oh, just hit him. Got him in the skate and then off the stick.
Good turnover. Shot goes towards the net, gets knocked down, though. Good play by Dubuque. And it's really been kind of a matchup of lines. You can kind of see who's out there. Good job at Carter Stevens. Look out, trailer shot. Nelson fights it off. Gets set up in the air.
He was saving it. He was looking behind him. He didn't realize he had gotten it. He's sliding out in front of him.
Good line change as Josh DeYoung is going to come off the bench and hit the ice. Good send up. Good catch by Dubuque. Tried to get it in towards Nelson. Look out. Back door is open. As Hansen Puck to the point, shot. Nelson, it goes wide unless somebody got a tip on it.
Might have got tipped out front somewhere. Good chip there. We got 2-on-1 here.
So
Josh DeYoung and Parker Hansen.
DeYoung shot goes high. You know, not a bad call. We were talking about that earlier, Mark, that the goalie likes to stay down, and, you know, he wanted to get shots up.
Maybe look for a pass over to Parker Hansen. He was or a pass off the pads or something, but 2-on-1, you got to take advantage of those. Like you said, it's a good shot. Prieto going to take the face off here.
Prieto tries to win it forward. Dubuque actually got a hold of the puck. DeYoung was able to corral it, but Dubuque transitions well. Nice play. He's just simply got in front. Nelson's going to get rid of the puck, drop it off to Mahoney. Mahoney along the boards to Hansen. Hansen tries to thrip it up in the air, can't get it very deep. It goes right back behind Nelson. These are those big minutes these guys have got to play. Look out, turnover. In front, picked up by Hansen. Hansen's going to get it out of the zone.
We cannot do that.
We just keep trying to shoot ourselves in the foot. We're making it look easy for Dubuque.
There,
Nelson's going to throw it off the boards. It's going to come along not very far as it does exit the zone, as I thought it might exit the zone the first time. Hansen's going to miss on it. DeYoung's going to give over to Patton. Nice job, but Patton's going to be by himself as the rest of the group has to get off the ice. Patton, though, going to have trailers just over the head of. Have to have a trampoline for Sitter to get that one. Next goal is going to be such a huge goal as 9:24 left to go. In front, and he had Sitter. Almost would have been nice.
Waist high there.
Yeah, no kidding. Could have went off his belly button in one end. Would have been legal. Flipped up in the air. Kramer's looking for it. Active sticks. Dubuque's going to come away with it. Patton flails at it. Nice job by Sitter.
Got low and little.
Unintentional tabletop, but looked good. Over to Kramer. Kramer tries to see Sitter in front. Loose puck. Kramer in front. Weaver, one-time shot. Doesn't get all the way through. A lot of traffic in front. Just a little too much. As Patton. One-timer.
He scores!
And he scores!
There's a big one there.
Patton to Kramer. Kramer with the slap shot.
That was
and your
right
Blues
in
are up.
The top corner, right where it needed to be there.
6-5. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a back-and-forth match.
Wow. That's a big one there. Like you said, that next goal is going to be a big one. So, like I said, with a short bench here, we're rolling 2.5 lines here, and maybe.
Yeah, how big was that penalty kill earlier with that over a 3-minute penalty kill?
Yeah.
Your Blues were able to kill it off. Carter Stevenson throws it in. Prieto, he bites the dust. Walford, he gets knocked down too. And it should be an icing.
Is that what it was?
Come on, Patton, you're a little slow on the game.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, they waved it off. I thought that was going to be an icing. So we're here. We're having a conversation, drinking a sip of coffee, and game's still on, Sade. Is puck now behind the net. Look out as they're looking to center it. Good pickup by James. He's going to throw it hard off the board. That's going to get out. Dubuque's going to send it right back in. Nelson's going to gobble up, put the brakes on, and is Weaver now with the puck. Weaver feathers it up high, and boy, I tell you what, we did get lucky. Wofford's going to get to it. He's going to get bumped hard into the boards, but he's able to get it deep. Sent hard up the ice. Mishandled Stoll. Dubuque has it. Mahoney and Stoll out there on defense. Patton out on the ice as well with Sitter. Walford unable to get off yet. He just took a big shot just a few minutes ago along the board, so he's got to be a little winded. Over in the corner, thrown towards Nelson. Good help pickup. Patton, he's going to give it over to Walford, who's going to try to get it deep, and he will finally get off the ice as he's been out there quite a while. Sitter, good forecheck pressure as Dubuque's able to knock it back behind their goalie. Set up the ice. Dubuque really going for that, looking for that stretch pass. They weren't doing much of it to start the game.
Yeah, we got to make sure we stay back and play your position here. Don't get
Weaver
too crazy
with the puck, throws it over to Carter Stevenson. Carter Stevenson, good pass, just out of the reach of Ryan Sitter. I like that look, though. Patton's going to pick it up. He's going to have an opportunity. Patton's trying to stay with it. Carter Stevenson, knuckle puck. Dubuque's going to pick it up, and away they go. Good job by Patton. Should be, would have been
straight. It was straight up in the air there.
It did. I thought for a second it'd go into our zone. Would have been an offsides. Dubuque's going to send it down ice. That should be an icing.
Yep.
We haven't seen a lot of those today, to be honest with you.
He's another one of those deals where a lot of power plays and whatnot. So get another line change here. DeYoung, James, and Parker Hansen will go out. Mahoney and Stevenson back on defense.
Face-off win. Look out as DeYoung going towards the net.
Skeetered his way right on net.
It did. It almost skeetered. See what James does again. And Hansen this time is going to take the so. All three of these guys taking face-offs today as Hansen tries to win it forward and does.
I went forward, but we
you picked it up. Good pressure. As again, we'd like to see some points come out of the second line. James, who got to go earlier on this line. But it's pretty much been the Kramer, Sitter, Patton show. Carter sends it back behind the net. Carter Stevenson was able to get it, and old Hansen has it now. Nice little give and go. Hansen, opportunity, high rising shot, wrapped around the net. Not sure exactly where it's at.
Yeah, it's out to the corner there. It was up underneath the chin there on the goalie about there and put it to the corner. Oh,
and that should be an icing. It will. So back-to-back icings as Dubuque starting to try to really stretch that ice and catch your Blues. I don't know, say line changes, but when you catch us napping. When you got tired guys out there, you're rotating basically almost two defensive lines.
Yeah. So it was a very sparse bench. I understand Orwig is getting some stitches, looks like. A little message there from his mama.
Is that what we get? He's getting some stitches?
Yeah.
Face-off going to be controlled by Dubuque. Tries to send it up ice. Gets knocked down. I think the linesman got a hold of it. Weaver's going to send it back around the back of the netminder. There's a lot of backs of the back as Dubuque sends it down ice. And they're going to wave off an icing.
So was it off our stick, I guess? Maybe,
I have no idea. But it ends up getting out of our zone in a hurry as Dubuque now sets things up. Throws it in the center. Big hit. Nice step up. I'd love to see that as Weaver timed that really well. But Mahoney tried to knock it up ice, and it just gets knocked down.
Twice. There's a good body there.
This is one of those things here now. Yeah, body him up deep, but just make sure no one gets behind you. As Kramer now. Good transition. Kramer, extra step. Kramer, weird angle shot, loose. Sitter trying to get the garbage. We're going to stoppage of play as the goalie's helmet.
And the goalie's helmet came off.
Yeah, anytime a goalie's helmet comes off, they're going to blow that whistle dead.
Whistle right away, Had some good pressure coming on the net there, but Kramer's drove around the outside, got it on net because it was up right underneath the chin of the goalie there and came right out to the bottom of the circle. Sitter was coming hard. So we'll get a little break here. Looks like the same five will be out there. Patton with the face-off.
Patton, good clean win to Kramer, who's going to throw it back around the net. Along the boards it goes as Patton tried to take the puck away. Flipped up in the air by Carter Stevens and actually got knocked down by a stick.
Somewhere,
Tell you, both unforced turnovers have been the name of the game today. As Dubuque now with the puck. Good little move as Ryan Sitter is going to trail. Backhanded. I thought Patton might have an opportunity just to knock it deep. Nelson, good hard throw around. It's going to exit the zone. And I tell you, anytime that puck gets out of our zone, I had a little sigh of relief. Battle on the boards. Carter Stevenson's step. Nice hit by Stevenson, but Dubuque player was able to just escape through it. Now it's over in the corner, and a scrum is going to happen. Kramer now with the puck. He's going to hold, give it over out to Sitter. Sitter tried to hit Patton. I don't know.
Dubuque, second chance got him.
All right, Sitter now got a little something going as Ryan Sitter tried to hit, looked like Weaver, and turned the other way.
He's getting harassed the other way, so
Skated up ice.
Offsides, yeah.
And it will be an offsides. A good call.
Get a line change and a face-off in the neutral zone. Walford, James, and Prieto out there with this line. Mahoney and Stevenson.
Face off, controlled by the Blues. Boy,
just
I tell you,
Richard Prieto was looking for that.
Prieto was right there. James,
Ooh,
boy, it looked like he threw a stick. I don't know, he could do that one. Puck was loose. Shot towards the front. And then Carter Stevenson is going to go unsportsmanlike.
Just got a misconduct.
Not a game misconduct, but a misconduct. It looked like the Dubuque player threw his stick.
Right, and I don't know whether
and
that's
then
what he
I
was
think
calling
Carter
for,
Stevenson didn't like it. So did everybody else on the Blues bench, including coaches and us in the booth.
So we're going to go shorthanded for, 3:17 left in the game. Oh, boy. So I'll be watching for them to pull their goalie as well and make it 6 on. It should be 5 on 5 if it's a misconduct.
If it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they took it off the board.
So I thought
5
maybe,
aside. Yeah, good call,
I thought he said he called it misconduct.
Yeah,
I thought maybe
did
they called
too.
something different.
So good spot. Coach Watkins going to get an explanation.
So either way, Carter's gone for the game, but at least we're still 5 aside here. It wasn't unsportsmanlike, it was a misconduct, so there's no penalty on the board for that.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not saying he intentionally threw his stick. By no means. I mean, they do slide out of people's hands. I don't want to misconstrue what I'm saying. But
just happened to be in the middle of the play.
Exactly.
So anyway,
so
it should be 5 aside here. Sitter, Pett, and Kramer with Mahoney and Weaver back there on defense.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where you don't necessarily need a goal and you don't need you need to play defense.
Weaver's without
lost
a
stick, tries to take it towards the net. Look out as Dubuque has the puck deep in our zone. Net came off. Looked like the net came off, and it's going to spin around. We're going to stoppage of play, and we're going to face off. I don't know what the...
He's calling a penalty shot.
He's calling a penalty. It looks like what happened was, I'm guessing, we probably covered the puck.
You got to cover it with your hand, but...
And I don't quite understand. That's in order for it to be a penalty shot, you've got to cover up the puck with your hand in the crease.
You're right.
And I'm guessing the referee was right there, and I'm guessing it looked like Nelson maybe went from side to side, and now a big penalty shot.
Yeah, here's the second one of the game. Right, yeah, 1, we get 2.
Yeah, Lonte, you could go 20, 30 games without seeing one, and we've had 2.
They converted on the last one, so.
Let's see what Sam Nelson. We got a big play here. Linesman's talking to the official.
What if it should have been, I wonder if he's asking if, I don't know, it'd be somebody that was on the ice. Is that what the deal is too or something? I don't even know. I didn't see who was out there.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. It had to have somebody maybe on the ice. I don't know. That's a good question. I have to look in my rule book that I don't have. Check online. Probably not going to. But just letting you know, here we go again. 6-5 is the score.
Yep.
When
3 minutes exactly here left in the game, so big one here. Now we're still discussing it.
I think they're trying to figure out. I'm thinking they were trying to figure out maybe who was on the ice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
But
said, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Let's get it going. So here's Sam Nelson again. Good stop as it goes wide, and that's a huge play. Nelson didn't even have to make a play on it. The Dubuque player just shot it wide. And a sigh of relief as no harm, no foul. Get a face-off in the blue zone. It'll be to the right of Nelson.
Plus, another thing good about that, we got a little break out of that little rest here first.
I was just thinking the same thing, yeah. And, obviously the Blues, they still have a timeout in their pocket. They might use it just to get a blow for our players. We'll have to kind of check to see how that goes.
Patton taking the face-off here.
Face-off's going to be controlled by the Blues as Weaver throws it off the boards and exits the zone, forcing Dubuque to regroup. They're going to turn and look up ice. Good pressure by Kramer.
Yeah.
We'll let him skate out there all day.
Let's bottle up that neutral zone. There he is.
Patton. Gives it over to Sitter. Sitter tries to give it back to Penn.
Kind of got him on the backhand.
Yeah, just too many bodies in one tight space.
Kramer, nice body there. Just
good job as Kramer's trying to make a play on the puck. Puck gets knocked forward. Sitter. All right, that was Patton.
Yeah, Patton behind the net there, yep.
Kramer over there as well. Kramer now with the puck. He's going to backhand it up. Sitter's going to be the first one to it. And good defense by Dubuque has just knocked it off his stick. They send it up the ice. Karate chopped by both Mahoney and Weaver. I don't know who exactly got a stick on it. Backhanded into our zone. Dubuque setting it up, throws it at Nelson. Kind of a weird angle save. Throwing hard up the boards. Watch out in front.
Boy.
And this is one of those things you just got to stay with them. Lift those sticks, flipped up in the air. That's going to get on edge, and I think it might go for an icing.
Nope, I don't think so.
No icing.
Not far enough.
So good job by Kramer to hustle things down. Dubuque tries to send things up ice. And now this is one of those moments where you just don't want to do anything foolish. You don't need a goal. You're up by one. Dubuque takes one away from Patton. They're going to try to drop it off. They do. Watch the back door as it's over there in the corner behind Nelson.
Got a minute and a half of the game here to watch for the goalie to come off and get the
thrown
extra
towards
attacker.
Nelson. Goes wide. And look, somebody right behind everybody. Over in the corner. Good little move. Patton tries to stay with it. Got some tired legs. Thrown towards the front. Shot. We're going to get a stoppage of play.
High stick. Yep, play with the high stick.
We'll get a face-off all the way down to Dubuque zone, and how huge is that?
Right.
It's not going to allow them to get their goalie. And I think we're going to get a timeout by the Blues, smart timeout. I told you, Mark, we'd probably use that for a wind.
Got some tired boys down there tonight. Lots of double shifting and lots of penalty killing. And
it's been probably the ugliest 6-5 game I've ever seen.
Golly. Some weird stuff today.
It has been some weird stuff. Like it'd be Halloween or something like that. It's been so weird. Well, so let's
bottom line is just get the win, right?
Let's get the win. Let's set the stage here for you. 6-5 Blues are going to get a face-off. It's going to be to the right of the Dubuque netminder.
Yeah, 1:13 left. So
I think just keep it deep. Keep everybody in front of you.
Just keep possession, right? Yeah.
No, don't try to get cute. And remember, the longer you can keep it in the zone, the better. They're not going to be able to pull their goalie. As Jay Finley gives me the hello, how are you around the corner. I like that.
That's a stink eye.
The stink eye. I tell you what, as long as we've been around hockey, we got some of the best fan base you could ask for. These guys
Good group of people.
They're a good group of people. They are a hoot. And I enjoy being around them, that's for sure. Let's see what the Blues have left in their tank as Jack James is going to be out there on the faceoff with Sitter, Kramer. Weaver's going to be out on defense. I'm going to guess Kramer is going to stay back, so they'll almost run it more like a power play.
Yeah, that's the
than
power
anything.
play group out there, isn't it? So just possession here.
Face-off going to be controlled by the Blues, but good play by Dubuque as they chipped it up high in the air and they come away with it. And they got a 3-2 breaking out as Weaver forces the issue.
Ooh.
Dubuque has the possession of the puck. Watch that cross-ice pass.
And the goalie's
Shot.
off. So
Empty net.
So it's extra attacker out there.
Behind the net, Kramer has it. He's getting harassed. Throws it off the back of the official. Flips it up over to James. That's going to go off the boards. James going to have to play hard on that puck. But Dubuque, unfortunately, has it. They throw it at the point. Throw it at Nelson. Kind of a weird angle shot. 40 seconds left. Throwing across the ice. Let's see what these guys, who's going to be the hero as the Blues get it flipped out of the zone. And that's huge with 31 seconds left in an empty net as Dubuque's going to try to force the issue. Sitter had it on his stick, and he just kind of flipped off it. Look out. Shot Nelson. And they're going to call a penalty.
Too, yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a leg
stuck
kick.
His leg out, yep.
Another shot. Nelson goes wide. There are 12 seconds left, so they actually have a 6-on-4. In front, chipped up in the air, and that'll do it. That'll be the stoppage is Weaver's going to go to the box. 7 seconds left. We'll get a face-off in the Blues zone as obviously we were going to go on the penalty. So once we touch the puck, because that was a delayed penalty.
Yep, so 6-on-4 for 7.6 seconds. So, yeah, Weaver go to the box for, a trip maybe?
And, yeah, what he did was he stuck out his knee, so it was a knee-on-knee. And, you don't want to see that because that's always a dangerous play, but that might have saved a goal. And he was in a weird position.
And now Dubuque's going to take their time out.
Yeah, again, a 6-on-4.
Yep. Key here is win the face-off, right?
Yeah,
win
no
the face-off
kidding.
and just
Win the face-off and throw it deep.
yep.
You don't need the empty net, even though that would be lovely. Boy, I tell you what, man. I'm glad I got nitro in my pocket because this has been one of those games.
You can't. You just can't have an easy one, can we?
No, we can't. It's Dubuque.
Luckily, Dean knows CPR too. On top of that, so
Yeah, clear. Well, with all the,
all right. So, like I said, here's the big thing: is win that face-off.
Mahoney's going to be out on the ice with Kramer, Sitter, and Patton.
Yep. They look for Patton to take the face-off and just. Guessing maybe because he's a right-hander, just get that puck and.
Yeah, if he could turn and get it to the corner, hopefully Kramer could pick it up. We could eat it up a little bit.
Patton asked for a little.
Dubuque, they're going to crash the net. I guarantee you they're going to go hard. Patton did exactly what he needed to do. Kramer's going to flip it high up in the air. It's going to go down and it'll be another. No icing, and that's going to be the game as your Blues. Holy cow, goodness gracious, great gosh almighty. Your Blues are going to come away with a 6-5 win. Dubuque had a 6-on-4, and we're going to get
What are we doing now?
They're going to call a penalty. Another,
of course we.
Another misconduct. I'm not sure. Maybe there was some
unsportsmanlike or something.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike. Maybe a little bit of profanity after the games. Little celebration. Who cares? Doesn't matter. It'll go in the scorebooks. But your Blues are going to win 6-5. And I tell you what, they're going to have to lick some wounds and get ready to go for this weekend. Get some healthy people.
Yes.
So I think what they do is go. Get a lot of fluids in them and get some long sleep and rest up for tomorrow. We'll be right back here with the JV game. Oh, I'm telling you, we got to settle things down. You listen to the Blues Sports Network. Never shy as he throws it at net. Patton again in front, pressure in front.
He scores.
Shot, he scores! Nice assist by Patton.
Yeah, he kept.
Else.
He got by the defenseman.
Look out, Kramer tries to shoot.
Oh, he goes 5-hole.
And he scores! A short-handed goal.
He got it in that short side or give it 5-hole, but he got it.
Nice.
Oh, good.
In front, opportunity, shot, raised off the post, and it goes in! Your Blues take the lead 3-2 on some garbage goal. Right back over to Patton. Patton with the puck. He's got Finley. Patton with the backhand.
He scores. Nice.
What a shot by Stowe Patton. Just kind of baited everybody, waited. Big hit as Sitter goes down. But Patton has the puck. Patton gives it over to Kramer.
And he scores. Nice job.
An even straight goal as Patton gives it over to Kramer. Just a little too much as Patton. One-timer.
And he scores.
And he scores.
That was a big one there.
Patton to Kramer. Kramer with the slap shot.
That was
and your
right
Blues are up.
Top.